Thank you, All About Jazz and Sweatshop Studios, for having me. I can't wait to talk about the music.
There's a time in the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. It's a time that the sun turns gold all around. That's the golden time of day. When the sun settles down and takes a lovely form, that's the golden time of day. Oh, in that time that the sun brings a wind soft and warm, that's the golden time of day. Oh, hey, yeah.
The only reason I got into jazz really is because of the same school I was talking about that I went to with Sakai. Like that generation of musicians in my hometown really influenced me to check out Jackie McLean and Betty Carter and Ella Fitzgerald. And I was singing in the church and I was singing, reggae songs. But once I heard jazz and the freedom of jazz, I was just like, okay, this is a different level. I can do anything. I can soar. I can scat. I didn't even know what scatting was. I was like, this is great. I sound like a horn player or something. So I think that turned me into an old soul. I wasn't always old. It's become a mission to really make it relevant to people that are my age, like 20s, 30s, even younger, who didn't grow up with it, right? Returning to Caramoor has been such an honor, especially in this capacity. Every time I'm here, I'm always relaxed. I always feel like I'm a part of the community here. And it really is just something. The set, Power to the People, at first I thought it was going to be about, like rebelling and what was happening in the past summer, in the past year, and really getting into the state of the country. But as I was looking at the music and thinking about what was going to inspire me and the musicians to play at our best, I thought about power in another way, power as a form of empowerment, ways to empower certain people, like empowering the women in your life, empowering the children in your life, empowering, yourself, empowering your elders. So you'll hear the different perspectives as we go on. So some of those songs for me have been like Nina Simone tunes. You'll hear New World Coming, which is an obscure tune of hers. There's an original, which I'm so excited to debut as well. The sets that I do are never the same. So I really like to curate a set for a specific concert. You know, whatever the community is going through, whoever's going to be in attendance, I try to really zone in on who I'm going to be performing for, and then create the set around that. So it can be like a long love story in a set. It can be something like Power to the People. It can be a children's set. But I guess the most important things are to just start strong, just going blazing. Just go. I've known since I was a child, so he's helped teach me the music. We grew up in the same hometown. He went to the same high school I went to, you know. So I've known him for years. And Chris and India, they're like family. I've been playing in India's band. She was just here. She was just at Caramoor a few weeks ago, and I was with her then. And it's been great to play with her because she's just such a rising and beautiful star. And Chris, you know, nobody plays like Chris Beck. You guys will hear it soon. My collaboration with Michaela started a while ago, and she's an incredible tap dancer from New York, born and raised in New York. And I met her when I moved here, and we started playing together in different bands, but she's never done a show of mine, and I've never done a show of hers until this month, actually. So this is kind of crazy because I was doing a show with her, and I was watching her play, and I was just like, wow, she is such a musician, and her ear and how she performs, and I wanted to learn from her. And I find the best ways to learn from the people you admire is to just play with them. I can hear different rhythms when I'm playing with her. It's like a playground. I feel like a kid on a playground, you know, Candyland or something, like having a blast, yeah. Playing with Curtis Fuller and Hank Jones, that was my first concert. Hank Jones was my first concert, and we played In a Sentimental Mood, which at that time was my favorite ballad ever. I was 17. And, you know, I was just starting out to study jazz. And when they told me that he was going to be coming, I thought, okay, let me do my homework. By the time I got to the stage, I could barely sing a note. I was so nervous. He just kept vamping the intro over and over again because I was shaking on stage. But it honestly was also because I was melting into everything he was playing. It was just like, you just become so engulfed by the music when you're playing with legends who are experts, you know? So, they really taught me about humility. and listening, and most of all, taking your time. And with Dionne Warwick, wow. Dionne Warwick was such a treat. I think the most important thing I took away was it's not just about being the best musician you can be, but being the best person you can be. And a person of her stature and career, for her to even speak with me and sing with me, and she was just so sweet and just so gracious about it all. It was just, it informed me of how I can be a better singer and serve as well. Serve outside of the stage, outside of music, serve the community as a person, so. Traveling around the world, the places I've been so far, there's so much more to see. And playing at these prestigious clubs, it honestly is still surreal to me. I feel like I haven't fully stepped into really embracing it because I'm still so focused on the music. But when I had a chance to step away from it, from traveling, especially during the last year, I realized how much it really meant. Meeting people and experiencing different types of music and cultures and the dance and just taking the time to explore a city. It's added so much to the music for me and to how I view the world and interact with people one-on-one. It's really helped. You know how there's a saying, our differences, look past the differences and see the similarities, see the things that can bring us together. That's not the saying, but I'm paraphrasing. But honestly, I got to feel that and experience that in real time. Number one spot ever since I loved jazz has been Diane Reeves. She is my favorite. If I could just say hello to her. She doesn't have to sing with me. If I could just say hello to her, that'd be amazing. Yes, and coming in close is Buika, who's also, she's like more of a world music artist. And of course, Stevie Wonder. You can't miss Stevie. Okay, so I would love to perform with Diane Reeves, Buika, or Stevie Wonder. I'll take any of those. That'd be great.
Oh, she may be weary. Young girls, they do get weary wearing that same old shaggy dress. Oh, but while you're there, you might as well try